Hello everyone, this is Nicole again. Wanted to see how everyone's doing as the Christmas season gets all busy. And speaking of busy, I've not been able to work on my beautiful tail because I've been busy with everything, family and Christmas projects and everything, and it gets pretty busy, which I'm sure you all understand. But I also wanted to mention that it's hard to make videos since I'm the only one making them, and I'm so busy working on the tail that I forget to get the camera out. But I did promise you that I would work on it and I would show you what I'm doing, so I'll give you an update. I figured since I have never worked with this before, I thought why not make the top first, that way there's less waste if something went wrong, which hopefully nothing is going to go wrong, so nothing's gone wrong yet, which is really nice. But basically I'll show you what it is, where I'm at so far, and show you how I got there. I did take a few pictures, so hopefully that will be more informative for you, so that way you can figure out what I did. And of course, if you ever have any questions, please let me know. This is what I have so far, and this is the front. Obviously, it will be nice and trimmed, but I will go with you on how we got this far. So what I did first was I took a tank top that I didn't care if it was going to get cut up, because it will get cut up. And if I were to do it again, I would have put Vaseline. No, maybe not Vaseline, because that would have been trickier. But okay, I would have wore a t-shirt and not a tank top to cover more of my skin, because as I explain, you'll see what I mean. I took a whole roll of duct tape and had my sister just help me tape all over the top part of my body that the bikini was going to be touching. So basically I started like from here, and I covered here and here, like in the picture, which is a funny picture, I must say. But we had fun. She wondered why I asked her to duct tape me, and I'm sure she was quite excited to do so, but you know, sisters, what are you gonna do? So she was very helpful with that. And when that part was all done, I used up a whole roll of duct tape. I probably could have used two, you know, if you want to go crazy, it doesn't hurt. And so we slit the back just a straight line down. And then the part where I wish I was wearing a t-shirt, I peeled it off me, and the sensitive parts was covered with the shirt, but I would have loved for the arm and the neck to be covered with cloth, so it didn't hurt me. But I made funny faces and I got it off okay, and whatever. Lesson learned. So basically, I had my duct tape mannequin, which was just my own, it fit just me, and the picture's right there. So then after that, after I took it off me, it was the shape I wanted it, and I taped the back, and it was the perfect size for me. So then after that, earlier in the last video I talked about all the scales I was cutting, and this basket was full, like up to here, and I used this much. You know, I'll still need to cut obviously a lot more for my tail. I don't even know how many this is. It's a big basket. And just a side note, when you're cutting scales, you don't have to make the complete circle. You can actually cut a groove right there, because they're going to be covered up anyway, so you might as well save some craft foam and just not cut a complete circle if you don't want to. I wrote a list down here, so I'm sure to not forget anything. Funny note, that's why I keep looking down. Not very good for speaking, but it helps me get all my information out and not skip over any details. So, alright, I'm supposed to talk about the glue next. Conte, she suggested using quick grip glue, which is really cool. It's water resistant, weatherproof, and it works pretty darn good. The only downside is it's winter and our windows are sealed shut until springtime to keep all the heat in and also the smell in. And this stuff smells pretty bad. It was giving us headaches. So we decided to try using the hot glue gun. It seems to work. You know, I've not had any bad things happen yet. So all I did was take one scale, I put glue all over it, and I took another scale and I smashed them together to save on glue, and so that way it's all spread out. And starting at the bottom, I just started simply layering. And then once I had my complete layer on the bottom, I just continued to stack on top of each other. And then of course, as I get near the top, I'm continuing this scale method, so 2, 1, 2, 1. And then and on the very, very top, it seals right there. And so that is my first mold for my bikini top. And so while I have you right here, I'm going to try some. I'm going to trim it. I want the circles down here to stay, but like right here, I don't want that. I want it to be pointed, which you can see right there. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that and see if it works. I gotta hire a camera person to do this for me. Okay, so let's try it. So I want the top to be nice and even, nice and sharp. And it's kind of tricky to get the first start here. Okay. I've just been so excited working on this, but I couldn't because I was busy working on Christmas projects for my friends and family. And of course, you know, the ones I wanted to work on. But I really wanted to work on this project because I want to get done before summer. And by golly, that's my goal, and by golly, I'm gonna do it. Alright, so far so good. It's already looking so beautiful. The duct tape on the inside, I'm trimming around that. So let's see where I can find spots to start trimming. Seriously. This is very awkward, very weird, but that's okay. I cannot wait to get my tail done and get it in that water and swim. It's just going to be so awesome. And where I live, I'm pretty much the only mermaid here in town. It's kind of a smallish town. But I'm hoping to like start something in this where I live. I hope I can get more people to join me in all this fun and water recreational activities. I can't say the word. So let me try this. It's kind of awkward to cut around the scales, but I'm getting it done. It's looking gorgeous already. Nice clean cut. And I didn't want I wanted a modest bikini, because you know when you're swimming you're like facing down a lot. And I didn't want to show all my good stuff. I want it to be a modest mermaid, because modesty can be beautiful too. You don't have to show off everything to be beautiful. Okay, now I got the armhole. Boy, this is tricky, but that's okay. As I edit, if the video looks too long, then I'll just skip this part. Or maybe it can be in the deleted scenes. Okay. At least since it's duct tapey, I can like kind of bend it to do what I want. See, right now I'm kind of I don't know if I can get the camera to look at it. I don't even know if I'm talking loud enough. I didn't do a sound check. So I'm hoping, one of my goals, I mentioned in the very, very first video, is to get people's attention, but I would like to make this a job someday, like some of the other professional mermaids out there. That would be really cool, because I love swimming with children, and I love doing this. I love being different. And my husband's being so nice right now. He's being so quiet. Alright, so there's one armhole. It already looks just gorgeous. You can probably hear talking in the background, but that's okay. That's him playing with his friends. Alright, so that's one armhole done. Now I just gotta do the other one. It looks so much more professional once I clean it off. Anywho, let's see. This is a really awkward angle. There we go. So I'm looking through one armhole and cutting through the other one. There we go, now I'm getting my groove. Do you ever sing while you work? I'm always singing Disney princess songs. I sound a lot like Ariel out of all the princesses. I want to sing like Queen Elsa, but my voice isn't that powerful. She's got a beautiful voice. Who is your favorite princess? I'm imagining a lot of you who are watching this, your favorite's Ariel. But that's just a guess. Now I'm just kind of trimming it a little bit. Get my overall look. It looks like one strap is thicker than the other. This one's thicker. So I'll tweak that a little bit later. But what I wanted to talk to you about also is the next step. Fiberglass resin is what I'm going to be using, and I found out Home Depot carries it, so I don't have to go online and buy it. I can go to the store and buy it. It's much more fun going to the store than going online, and I can support my local community. It's always good. So I don't know how thick that is, but my plan, if it works, is to just hang it up like this and paint the scales, and hopefully it sticks. Otherwise, we'll have to go to plan B. There's usually a good plan B. And after that, it is the silicone. So I think I talked long enough, and thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I can get back to you real soon. Thank you so much.